Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another WOLCEN Lords of Mayhem video. My name is Shredblood, and today I'm going to give you guys the best beginner guide for a new starting player for the Bleeding Edge build. So first and foremost, for your character, I just went all into ferocity because you get toughness, agility, and wisdom through gear, although wisdom is not really necessary unless you're trying to build element stacks, but that won't be till like an end game build. So as far as that, I wouldn't worry about wisdom early on. So I would definitely try to get a little bit of toughness, which this is okay for early game, so you really don't need to spec in toughness or agility, although agility does help with your attack speed. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the passives. So we're currently level 16, and this is where I put all my points. So I want to show soldier for heavy blows, for mostly crit hit damage, and one for melee crit hit. Of course, try to get as much crit hit damage and crit hit chance as you can. As you can see, we took the wild card, which is super important for your very first big node. So we went all the way through here. Try to get as much melee attack damage, crit chance, crit damage as we can get. Then we went with the health regen, which is very nice. We want the attack speed score, more maximum health. Got that 20% element resistance score, very nice. Really helps with your survivability, as well as this one, Child of Flurry, 10% block chance while one-handed weapon equipped. So we have two, so we're good there. And then Child of Fury is actually pretty freaking amazing. Your willpower generated is transferred into rage, so you're generating rage. So, and it's just one of the probably best passives within the game. And then this here, skills have a plus 100% rage cost when rage is over 750, and your rage is always going to be over 750, especially with your skills that you equip. So the skill actually does double damage. So our Bleeding Edge just does crazy damage, and you can generate rage with the Wings of Ishmir, and then you can also generate with Sovereign Shout. So there's a couple different ways within where you can generate rage. So let's jump into the skills. So let's go and find the great old Bleeding Edge right here is where I spec'd. This one's actually pretty nice. A Taste of Blood, which gives you 0.5% light leaf. So that's actually pretty much, it's really good for pushing early game. So you have that extra health regen. So we reduced the rage cost by 45, which isn't super important. Burner skills only level 30. As we get more levels, we'll definitely be able to pick more and better slots. So it's good for early game. Reduce rage cost. It's very nice. So that just means we can cast our Bleeding Edge even more. And then we went with Delayed Bladesman, which you can cast it at any location, so it's just not around you. As you get in the later game, the axe now follows you as you move and increases the skill duration by 1 second, which is very nice. You gotta be level 41 to get that though, so that wouldn't be good for early game. And Blood for Blood, I'm not currently using this yet. It's really better for end game rather than early game, so we're not using Blood for Blood. We are using Juggernauts, which we just have the first two. We get rage when we're hit, and then of course you inflict a portion of your weapon damage on enemies attacking the shield. This Juggernaut is just very good for boss fights. It's just really good. And then Sovereign Shout, we just got grants a buff plus 10% resistance, and then of course plus 4% health globe generation. It's actually pretty nice. You can always go with the block, and then you don't want this until end game. So yeah. But that's pretty much it for early game. But I have been using Warpath. It will just launch you right across the map. It's very nice for mobility, as well as Wings of Ishmar. And it also allows you to position yourself within mob packs. So it's very nice. So with my gear, my equipment, I pretty much went with as much resistance as I could on all gear pieces, and ferocity is very nice. If you get cooldown anywhere, that would even be better, but also it's not ideal for this build. And I like using run damage on this build as well. But yeah, my build is pretty basic. Try to go ferocity, crit damage on both rings, and then for your necklace, I like to go plus 10 to 15 attributes, and the plus 12% rage generation hit is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and as you guys can see, I am still in chapter 1. So let's go ahead and really dive in and show you guys where we're at. We're actually in the urban necropolis, and we'll play a little bit, and you guys will see that my bleeding edge does about 1,000 damage. It's pretty crazy this early game. And our just basic crits, we get like 200, but as you can see, when we're fighting enemies, we get crits up to 1,500, which is really good this early game. So you can see 11, and I got a pretty good crit chance, so that's great. And yeah, we get some pretty good crits, and you can just see the health loops just drop, so you really don't have to worry about your survivability. So it's really nice because you can pretty much one-shot everything with the bleeding edge. So it's pretty nice, and you just like they don't even have to be around you. You can just summon it anywhere on cursor. So I think that's pretty nice. So you really don't have to be near the enemy to even one-shot them, which is kind of funny. So you can summon one there, and you don't have to be in contact with the enemy. So if you guys enjoyed the build, please go ahead and subscribe. We've just recently hit 14, actually almost 4,400 subscribers, so it's pretty amazing. And you can see this build it slays. And we have ways to get, and you can also use a rage potion rather than health, which I don't feel like I even need health with my health regen shooting back up. So yeah, there is pretty much the build for early game. And you can see we're always at 60 frames per second. Our ping jumps up and down because for some reason it likes to switch servers every now and then. So there you guys have it. If you enjoyed the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. We're almost at 4,500 subscribers, which is just insane. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great and wonderful day. And let me know how you're enjoying the Bleeding Edge early game build.